Animal Well is a pixelated, creepy game in which players travel across a landscape filled with complicated puzzle boxes. The game incorporates non-linear exploration, enabling players to acquire objects in whatever order they like. The game also investigates the interactions between opponents, the environment, and objects, with each item possessing many functions. The game encourages players to continue with care, assessing safety and risk on their own terms and stressing tension and suspense in action-packed scenes. In Trinity Fusion, players explore dark sci-fi worlds and participate in quick, fluid combat. The game takes players on a randomized 3D adventure across the multiverse, complete with randomly generated locations and precisely constructed puzzles. Players engage in high-octane battle, employing weapons and attack techniques from fighting games. They confront 3 people from 3 different universes, each with its own set of powers and weapons. The game includes bleak landscapes, deformed creatures, machine-controlled forges, and hazardous soaring cities. After the devastating end of Days, Death, the personification of terror, sets out on a journey to restore honor to his fallen brother, War. He does, however, discover an ancient animosity that threatens to destroy existence. Darksiders 2 Deathinitive Edition includes every DLC fully integrated, over 30 hours of immersive gameplay, improved game balancing, and treasure distribution. The graphic render engine raises the bar for visual quality, notably in lighting and shadows, as well as updated level, character, and environment visuals. Skyrim is an exciting game that allows players to determine their own fate and participate in enthralling stories. The game has gorgeous visuals and an engaging gameplay. With a diverse range of weapons, spells, and skills, players may identify themselves via their choices and actions. The novel character system allows players to play the way they desire, letting them identify themselves via their actions. The game also includes an exciting combat against ancient dragons, in which players must uncover their mysterious secrets and wield their enormous power. This tactical RPG is inspired by classic titles and provides an exciting adventure with 14 distinct characters. Players may assemble a team of up to 14 characters, each with their own special skills, and engage in epic battles. The plot focuses on 2 lost souls who are looking for the purpose of their lives. Players may create an army of 14 characters and customize them with abilities and jewels. The game also has a deep tale about the lives of Lua and Nathiel, and players must unearth secret characters and obstacles. Discover new friends, travel across exciting realms, and rescue the missing pages from the evil sorcerer Jinx and his heinous family, the dreaded kitty litter. Enjoy a diverse range of gaming choices, including expansive 3D locations, narrative-driven stages, 2D platforming challenges, fascinating mini-games, difficult puzzles, and heart-pounding boss confrontations. Discover many riches to gather, hidden truths to reveal, a diverse cast of people to encounter, and a multitude of clothes to personalize your courageous hero.
Friday! Morning has broken warm and sunny.
The eldest child of the Richter family is stuck in a remote country property when 3 attackers come in and kidnap his parents. Ben must find a method to save his family while his parents are detained and his sister is hidden. The game blends elements of drama, mystery, and horror to create an evocative and frightening environment. With stealth and exploration action, players must outwit invaders and protect their family. The immersive experience keeps players on the edge of their seats, merging aspects of drama, mystery, and horror.
Joins the series of unsolved mysterious disappearances that have swept the region.
Scotland Yard, nicknamed as a Devil's Basilisk, is poised to unleash its innovative monitoring technology in London in 1849. This lethal contraption threatens the thief's career. There is, nevertheless, the thief can take the device before it comes into the hands of the wrong people. They may improve their talents, obtain new equipment, and enter London's rich buildings. The heist is unusual because of the random building creation, which puts their wits and flexibility to the test. Will they be able to pull off the swindle? Their thieving legacy's destiny is in their hands. American Fugitive is a contemporary sandbox action game set in the 1980s Deep South in Red Rock County, a town with a thriving criminal underbelly. The game combines spectacular 3D visuals, dramatic narration, and epic car chase mayhem. The plot focuses on a motley group of lawbreakers and law enforcers, and players must blend in with the townspeople to avoid capture. The game has a vast open-world setting that allows players to select the life of a felon, test themselves against time trial tasks, and participate in numerous activities to keep watchful against the police.
Featuring puzzles and elements of tower defense.
Victor starts on an exciting voyage in his family's basement, encountering huge beasts and deadly opponents. Discover mysterious secrets, missing pages, and a Dracula in the basement. The ultimate goal of JARS, a tower defense game that blends riddles and tower defense features, is to destroy all of them. As each stage necessitates flexibility, quick thinking and smart preparation are required. The game has a distinct graphic style influenced by scary classics and hand-drawn artwork, recreating the atmosphere of a run-down cellar with a dash of dark humor.
Here, new challenges await around every corner.
The Cleaner is a 2D action game set in the 1970s in which players must navigate murder scenes while leaving no evidence. The game has attractive images and a fun music that transports players to a world of crime and intrigue. To clean up crime scenes, players employ cutting-edge vacuum cleaners, specialized chemicals, and corpse disposal equipment. As they progress, they get access to additional cleaning tools and upgrades that improve their cleaning talents. The game also requires players to outwit observant officers by adapting their cleaning tactics to each scene.
Yeah.
For the King is a strategic role-playing game that blends tabletop and roguelike features in a difficult quest throughout several kingdoms. Farrell's kingdom is in shambles after the king is assassinated by an unknown attacker. The queen calls on citizens to stand up and put an end to the disorder. For the King is a mix of strategy, turn-based combat, and roguelike features with generated areas, objectives, and events making each playing unique. Farrell may be explored in single-player, local, or online co-op modes. Beholder is a 2D game in which players take on the role of a landlord in a totalitarian regime, integrating management and surveillance aspects with a story driven by choices. As Carl Stein, a government-installed landlord, you must surreptitiously spy on your tenants while utilizing an experimental medicine to reduce sleep. The game tests your ethics and mind, with several endings based on your decisions. The game contains the Blissful Sleep DLC, which introduces the preceding incident prior to Carl Stein's entrance. Children of Silentown is a fascinating and adorable point-and-click adventure game. Lucy, a scared youngster, has reached the age where she may investigate the mystery town and its perilous surrounds. The game has a distinct 2D visual style, soundtrack, and a cast of eccentric people and animals to interact with. Players may interact with other children in the village by playing minigames, and there is a cruel cat that is programmed to annoy Lucy at any given opportunity. To solve the mystery of Silentown, the game promotes exploring, puzzle solving, and mastering minigames. Earth Atlantis is a fully immersive underwater game that transports players to a bygone era where human civilization and the deep sea collide. Players travel across a large underwater landscape, encountering aquatic monsters that combine organic and mechanical aspects. The game's revolutionary gameplay mechanisms stimulate exploration and experimentation while rewarding players for flexibility and ingenuity. Aside from the exhilarating fights, Earth Atlantis tells a gripping story that unravels the mysteries of the Great Climate Shift. Phantom Doctrine is a strategic turn-based espionage thriller set in the Cold War era, combining aspects of classic spy films with clandestine operations. Players must thwart a worldwide plot, aiming at toppling world leaders and inciting conflicts as the commander of the Cabal. The game has a lengthy single-player story campaign, next-generation turn-based combat, and a larger map. Players must strategically arrange assets across the planet to call for help during fierce conflicts, while simultaneously anticipating enemy reinforcements. Finding the mysteries, they must travel across many planets using their sprinting, leaping, and fighting abilities. In local co-op mode, players may form groups of up to 4 people and compete in thrilling tournaments through the Kung Fu experience. There are over 100 maps to choose from, and players may even rock the party to overcome the mind-bending musical levels. The game offers an amazing experience, full of action, friendship, and investigation of great paintings. Little Nightmares 2 is a follow-up to the famous horror game that stars Mono, a small kid trapped in a nightmarish world. Players must solve the mysteries of the Signal Tower, a scary tower, with Six, the intriguing girl. Along the route, players will encounter a slew of terrifying foes, including strange monsters and sinister forces. Players must depend on their wits and instincts to live as they explore perilous landscapes. Little Nightmares 2 has a new set of terrifying nightmares, as well as a disturbing atmosphere and haunting representations.